So you think you're gonna come above Tottenham?
We're 6 points behind them.
That's a lot of points. That's a lot of
two
points.
games. The big red machine's on the march, mate. These are sick. The red juggernaut is on the march. 6 points. Spurs. Get the out of here. I nearly switched. I swear, you're gonna bleep it anyway. F off.
The hat. My mum's got. But all mums have those hats.
These hats, innit?
It's a fact. My mum's got like 3 of them.
Serious?
Yes, the same hat, bro.
So you're trying to say this is a baby mum hat?
Huh?
No, I don't know. But your mum might be a baby mum. Because my mum ain't a baby mum.
My mum was a baby. All our mums were baby mums.
So we're all your parents
We're all
are
baby mums. He's saying we're all baby mums. He's not concentrating.
I am my mother. I actually am my mother's baby.
That makes your mum a baby mum.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah.
So your mum's a baby mum. Is your mum a baby mum?
She's my mother.
Is your mum a baby mum?
100.
Is your mum a baby mum?
Nah.
The hat makes me think
Differently, innit?
BMs, like a BMs.
Poetic justice.
Poetic
Janet-
justice.
I was thinking that. I was
Janet
thinking
Jackson.
Monica, but it's Janet Jackson. You're right.
Janet. In the thundering rain.
That's a tune. That's a big rhythm.
Yeah, that's the song. Oh no, that's Kendrick Lamar, innit?
No, the original. The original.
Okay, you got it right. You got it right. It's Janet Jackson.
But anyway, first up on the panel, he contributed to a campaign by a rapper called Songer on a song called Toxic. He did not show up for the video, but Filthy's new home shirt did show up in that video. So thank you to Songer and DEE and
Arca and Shakes.
of course Arca and Shakes.
You done a Wiley.
He done a Wiley, yeah.
DEE's he looks sharp in that jacket.
Yeah,
though.
that jacket looked good, yeah.
Jacket looks serious. I can't wait to get to that age and start wearing them jackets.
I swear I've seen you in them jackets.
Next on the panel, he's not wearing those jackets.
Margs and STEVO are the same age, you know.
No, they're not.
Older.
I think you're a bit older.
No.
Man, I whispering to each other. No.
Steve the Madman. Man with the gap. King of Snap. Do the right thing.
What is it?
Next on the panel, he's fresh back from Jamaica. Welcome back, Margs. Please do your welcome back message in Jamaican.
No, because it's AFCON. I'm African's.
No, go on, do an African.
I'm Africa's first son.
Go South African.
Oh, that's gonna sound Australian.
Nah, you did good Jamaican accents on some of your songs. Me feeling you.
Me feel you. I just hope you feel me too.
Next on the panel, Jesse Nelson's biggest fan, PK Humble.
Bang, bang. And then she goes like, you know when they're so awkward, they don't know what to do. Like they know they messed up. Like so, it's just like
Next on the panel, Poet, aka Poet's Corner, aka ranting on HC again.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, man. I had a little rant, man. Shout out Sweden. Thank you, Solno, for inviting me down. Had a little rant on the podcast about Carnival, and the Trinidadians went mad.
Oh, I thought you was ranting about something else.
He rants about a lot.
A lot, man. Come on,
Can't
man. It's
keep
me.
up.
So what did you say in your rant? What did I rant about? I just said Carnival is for everyone. Just give us 5 to 10% reggae music on the floats. And they went crazy. They want 100% soca all day.
People won't go. People will stop going if it's all soca.
They're going to go to the other parts of the Carnival where there's like little sound systems, but on the floats though, just mix it up, you know?
Yeah, because obviously Jamaica's part of the Caribbean too. And
Is it?
and our thing ain't soca. So yeah, if I want to hear some,
You got to be careful, cuz there are
I
certain...
don't care. In
Sure.
Jamaica, I don't care.
Say it with chest,
I don't
man.
care.
Let
I
them
don't
know,
care
man.
what you say.
Next on the panel, Miles Theron, who has a new podcast series about boxing with Savage Dan, which is a duo the world knew it needed, but now it exists. They talk about boxing. They obviously covered Boatsy Aziz, bit one-sided that fight. But you should go to Boxer's YouTube, BOXXER, if you like boxing and Filthy, because Dan and Miles is a good combination.
that's a double hand guap.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to...
What is
Bro, he
going
co-signed you.
on here? No, that was mad.
Well, I said that's a double hand guap combo.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Nah, that's not good. That's not good.
But we are here because the Premier League has reached its halfway point. The transfer window has slammed shut, and we now know everything we need to know to make a full prediction on who's going to finish where in the Premier League this season. Well, I'm just going to quickly run through what we did at the beginning of the season. And at number 20, we said Luton Town. Only a few people had them staying up. They were TEGO, Poet, JORDY, and Vuj. 19th, we said Sheffield United. 18th, we said Bournemouth. 17th, we said Wolves. 16th, we said Everton. 15th, we said Forest. 14th, we said Burnley. 13th, we said West Ham. 12th, we said Fulham. 11th, we said Crystal Palace. 10th, we said Brentford. 9th, we said Brighton. 8th, we said Tottenham. 7th, we said Villa. 6th, we said Newcastle. 5th, we said Chelsea.
Wow.
4th, we said Liverpool. 3rd, we said Man United. 2nd, we said Arsenal. And 1st, we said Manchester City.
So the top two we got right. That's good. Well done.
We don't know if we got top two right.
Exactly. Why are we clapping at January?
I'm going to start off our list then with 20th place. Everybody in the group had them finish in 20th. They are Sheffield United.
Makes sense.
I think they're worse in every metric, pretty much.
Oh,
in
they
the
can see
league
too
right
many.
now.
They're bad, man.
When they're like 3-4-0 down at home to Aston
Yeah,
Villa
to
within
Villa.
20
I
minutes.
thought they were going to lose
The-
9-0 again.
The game was so bad I couldn't watch it.
Serious.
Yeah.
It's bullying at one point.
Too
innit?
one-sided.
Do you think they're worse than the Derby team?
Nah.
In a way, I do.
That Derby team was
the Derby team was
bad,
shocking, but it's a
man.
different era.
Let's move on, man. They're done. They're dead.
19th, according to us. Everyone in our group said that they were going to finish 19th, and it's Burnley. Yeah. David Datro Fofana looks good though.
Burnley.
I think the fact that Burnley's down there is obviously he ain't got the best players. I think it's due to Vincent Kompany.
That's what I was just about to ask.
I think it's his fault. Most of it is his fault. He hasn't adapted to the Premier League. He's played the same
I don't think he
championship
wants to,
way.
though.
No, but you have to. There's certain games you're not going to win.
He has adapted. He hasn't adapted to his players, but he's adapted. They're playing Premier League football. They're just not good enough.
This Burnley team is way better than Luton, and Luton's got more of a chance of staying up.
It's not better than Luton.
Well, evidently last season they won the league, and Luton just about made it through the playoffs.
It doesn't make them better.
No, last year they were better.
Yeah, last year I'm saying yeah.
Burnley are better, Luton are more effective.
Yeah, they were a better team. This Burnley should be where Luton is, fighting to stay in. Burnley's going, they're gone.
They'll go down. They're going down, and they'll probably come
They'll
back
be
up.
back.
Yeah.
And then Company goes to
What is the thing? If he leaves, then they've made a mistake.
Barcelona.
Whoa! Why can he get relegated with Burnley and then get a job like that?
I feel like I've done something.
I think Company be good at West Ham.
True.
Ooh,
But-
you might have done something.
18th on our list are Everton.
What?
Nah, man.
Oh, Everton.
Nah, man.
We've got Everton going down. Look, they've had a really bad run of form right now.
Maybe it's reactionary because I thought they was going to make it out, but this little run here, I'm thinking, these lot could be done, man.
Nah, I don't think they're done, man.
These lot they could be though.
Over Luton. You think they're going to make Luton pip them to that?
It's interesting though, isn't it? Because without the points deduction, they're 12th and they're safe.
Wow.
They're one place behind Chelsea. But
They're a good team, man.
when results ain't coming, obviously they got that last minute goal against Tottenham.
Incredible.
Big for them. 0-0 Fulham, and they're drawn 3 in a row. I think they've lost the other 2. You can get stuck in the mud. It can happen, and I think. Do they necessarily have all the players they need to drag themselves out of it? They've got some good players. Jared Branthwaite, quality centre back. I think defensively they're very good.
They need a goal scorer because all the people around there, Nottingham Forest have got their striker, Luton have got their striker. That sort of 18th place, goals are going to get you out of that.
Even for where they are, with what they're going through and the type of team that they are, when you pick up draws, like say like what they've done against Spurs and all that as an individual result and all that, that's always, you'd think that's decent. But then when you look at it over the stretch, it's like 3 draws and then 2 losses and it's 3 points from 5 games.
But
is
that
tough
draw might
form.
galvanise them though, like a nice last-minute draw against Spurs.
They got 3 of them in the last 5. What are you talking about? Galvanise them.
Spurs are a good side though.
Man
When you
City
get
away next.
all right, yeah.
Yeah, but who's Luton got next though? That's the
Yeah,
thing.
but like once you get to 6 games without a win, you start having different conversations.
But then you got man that can show you what I'ma do.
Who do you think picks up more points at home for the remainder of the season? Everton or Luton?
The place where you can see someone's toilet before you've arrived.
Kennyworth Road's looking tough though.
Kennyworth. Kenilworth.
You didn't even say road. You said row.
Oh, same man. You know what I'm talking about, man.
It's worth mentioning that Sean Dyche has now completed more passes as Everton manager than he did ever as a Premier League manager before in a full season.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this season Everton don't play like Burnley is my point.
In 2024, I watched a Premier League game and Ashley Young was a starting right winger.
I gotta rate him. Shout out
That is
Ashley Young. I rate that.
mad.
Well, 17th on our list is Luton Town. They're safe from relegation according to us. Listen, they're so good and they're getting better. Like their defense, their back three is good players. And the more the season goes on, the more you look at them and think they look like
They found goals.
the kind of defenders that all the teams below them need. Like I think Amari Bell is quality.
Boys, no one's talking about Lukonga, by the way.
Gabe Osho is quality.
Lukongo's cooking for them. Lukongo is cooking for them. He might be one that's patterning them up.
Ross Barkley, it looks like a top 6 midfielder.
He's
This
going
season.
crazy.
Yeah, he looked like he wants that Euro spot. He wants to try break back.
So what does he like? What is his thing? He likes to be a big fish in a small pond.
Ross Barkley?
Yeah.
No, he just needed fixtures. He needed games. But you know Alfie Doughty,
Yes,
quality.
left winger.
He played for Kingstonians.
When?
Exactly. And he played for Bromley.
Wow, you played against them.
Yeah, Kingstonian. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the level that Alfie Doughty, who's a Premier League player, is a good Premier League player. He once played for Bromley, who I'm one there in your league.
No, Bromley's higher.
Yeah,
I think
step
they-
one division up.
Adebayo was at what? Two in a midterm?
Well, touching back on what Mark said, the only thing I think when he said about Everton and Luton's home form, I think that is the only thing
key.
that could save them.
But they scored 4
Remember,
goals.
I was writing them off at home.
Yeah, but they
my
scored 4
bad,
goals
like,
at St James's Park the other day.
They're crazy at home.
Their confidence is going up.
They went 1-1 with Liverpool and another last-minute goal from Diaz.
And Man City struggled for at least 60 minutes of the game. At least they were struggling. They couldn't break them
I
down.
want them to stay up.
I don't.
Why?
I don't because I just don't like. I just think it's rubbish ground and rubbish everything.
I
right?
love that.
No, the ground is cold. That's the best part of the experience. Like,
Rob,
come on, bro.
the manager Rob Edwards. I used to buy him on Football Manager years ago.
What team did he play for? Is he right back?
Lower leagues, man. But I used to buy him and he used to turn out to be good. So I followed him, and then when he became a manager and he didn't do too well at Watford,
You
after doing
unfollowed
well
him?
at Forest Green.
Oh.
You unfollowed him.
He's a gallus now, you know.
The guy went crazy for him the other day.
Keeps going viral, man. Rob Edwards.
I haven't seen him. Let me see him. Is he cute, yeah?
TEGO said he is.
Oh, is it, yeah?
Yeah, TEGO said he is. I didn't check.
I didn't say that, but 16th in the Premier League at the end of the season, according to us, is Nottingham Forest.
Nah, boys.
I feel like they're going
Actually,
down.
maybe.
I think
You
they're
think
going
they're
down.
going
They're going down, yeah.
No way.
I think last season was such a weird one. I was like, I don't know how you stayed up, and I just don't think you can do that.
Nah, I
2
think
years
they
in a row. I don't
stay
really
up,
have justification like that.
They stay
I
up.
think they stay up, man.
When Nuno came, they won 2 in a row. Morgan Gibbs White was on
He's a
smoke.
baller.
They've lost 6 out of the 8. Sorry, so it's only those 2 games.
Yeah,
I
and they're
think they've
losing to
won.
teams around them
Yeah.
for the most part.
I think they'll stay up, man. They got the quality to stay up.
I don't rate Nuno though, so.
No.
Cooper had obviously lost it. Not lost it, but like the ownership wasn't happy. They were taking his players off him, and it was obviously out of his control. Nuno plays a very similar style, but he doesn't need everyone to be his friend. So on paper, that could be a good thing for them.
Just from Nuno though, just like his style of football and all that, and with the sprinkle of talent that's in the squad, you think they'll get it done?
Nuno, I remember him towards the end of his time at, was it Wolves, and even towards, I think, was he at Spurs? I thought he was terrible.
Yeah, but it's just terrible. But it's that pragmatic, that defensive, that solid style, innit? And that's what you need in a relegation battle. Like, you get what I'm saying?
The thing about Forest is like they've got some really good players, like Premier League players.
Yeah, Gibbs White is a player.
He's
Gibbs
moving.
White, Alanga,
Sangare is a player.
Hudson-Odoi.
Sangari's a player. Alanga's a player.
Alanga's
Is Sangare in African nations right now?
with
Ivory
Ivory Coast,
Coast, right?
Yeah.
Ah, so they're missing him right now. Defo missing
He's a
him.
player.
Yeah.
In 15th place, we're saying Crystal Palace.
T, they're going down.
They could slip. They might need to change their manager because they're injury prone. They keep playing injured players. Gay's been injured for 2 weeks, come off injured both games. Michael Elise is coming on playing injured. That's the sign of a desperate manager, and they're losing as well. Losing 4-1 against Brighton is actually unforgivable.
I would love Palace to go down only because.
Oh, wow.
You're a hater.
Wow.
Hating, bro.
Wow.
Calm down. You was here a couple of seasons ago. You was in this battle,
One
you know.
second. I love Palace players. I've got a couple of my friends there, but I want them to go. I want people to. I want Palace to go down so their top players can get sold and we can see them flourish at other teams.
Are you feeling like Eze, Elise, Mitchell, Mark Gay?
You know
They're
what it is?
going regardless.
No, I don't think they will.
So what about if they just get a top manager then, and you can see their players flourish?
I think if you look at the totality of a lot of these players' careers and the injuries they've got, this season was important for them to actually stay fit. And I think the manager has panicked and played them a lot of times injured, and it makes them look injury prone, and that might affect their value and might affect whether or not they get to leave.
I think Crystal Palace could do. That's a good little project for
Someone to
up
come in. But you know what it is? This is what I think.
Defo.
I think you always have these players at Palace, and they've always got throughout the years. They've always got
Wingers
couple
as
good
well.
players, good wingers, right? They never do nothing. No one ever comes in and really gets them to an 8 for a 6.
No, but staying in the Prem for 10 plus years is a big move.
They're losing at least 4
But
players.
when you're saying good project, though, I'm saying good project is not just to stay in the Prem, it's to
Well,
look
the
forward.
fans will tell you it's not a good project right now. Cause
Nah,
no
they
one's-
hate.
they're
They hate
not
what's going on
gonna-
right now.
They bought Adam Wharton from Blackburn, but do you not ever see a transfer and you think, okay, you're getting ready to go down?
No, I don't. Yes, I have seen that. I don't think that's what that was.
That one looks like that one.
They've
Was he
got
on
a lot
smoke?
because Cheikh Doucouré's injured, and that is a big hit for them because he is on his
I
day
know,
their
but
best player.
but again, they could have cashed in on the summer.
No,
And
but he was injured last year as well. That the value of these
but he was
players
linked
is,
to Liverpool, and they said no.
Yeah, that's true. It was at 50.
And I think they're going to cash in this summer because like
There's no way in hell Palace get relegated.
there is a way in hell.
Nah, man.
There is a
But
way.
there's only 3 places.
Yeah, exactly. I like Roy Hodgson, but if they don't make a change at manager right now, they can slip. They
the
can
Forest, the Lutons, and the thingies we just spoke about. I think Palace are worse than.
Nah, Palace have got some much more special. Palace have got some special players,
The
bro.
special players you're talking about are hurt.
Yeah, they don't play.
Yeah, but we still got 4 months, my guy. They'll be back before then.
No, and then they'll be hurt again. That's what keeps happening.
But while that's happening, Luton and Everton, all these guys, and Nottingham Forest still have to win games.
And Luton are doing that.
Crystal Palace's front 6 in their game this weekend was Jeffrey Schlupp, Mateta, and Ayew, Hughes, Richards, and Lerma. It's not a Premier League. That's not a Premier League front 6. And with Gahey injured in that game, the back 4 don't look how you want it to look either.
Was it Joachim Anderson? Who was beside him then? Oh my lord.
You see, over the years though, when Palace have been in this position, we never really put them in this. So it seems like as a club, like what you said, staying up, it seems like they know, like we go through this.
14th, according to us, end of the season will be Brentford. I thought they looked really, really ropey before Ivan Toney came back. I know it's a cliche, Ivan Toney, whatever. And there's probably other things that happened because they did have a lot of injuries, but they'll be right.
Like, Ivan Toney ain't been there the whole time. They've done proper decent without him.
Boemo's been gone too.
The injuries, yeah. It
Yeah,
says
no,
when
it's
Mbeumo
piling
got
up now,
injured,
so now we're getting to this point, but they're going to come back.
Yep.
Yeah, they will. I think they will.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, Brentford will be fine.
Brentford be fine. Brentford have done all right without, way better than not even I expected. Cause I always thought they'll do all right. I think
And
they're
they
a
got a
well-coached team.
legend up front everyone loves. Neil Maupay.
What a hero.
Everyone needs to calm down. They're getting a bit too gassed though. Like
What?
Like, calm down.
I like people that
like,
disrupt stuff, man. Look at that hat. You need to disrupt
He's
stuff.
got like, but not everyone's acting like footballers don't have personalities. Like,
What's going on in the league with these footballers being disrespectful and stealing man's celebrations? What's that about?
I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
I think it's rude.
No, but he done it at their ground though. He doesn't steal their celebration.
And Neil Maupay
He
is
done it
just
because I'm
disrespectful.
at Tottenham and you're here.
He could have stole someone else's celebration. He could have done the pigeon dance, whatever, that Son and Richarlison. He said, Madison, I'm coming for you. For whatever reason, I don't know.
It's rude. I don't understand why they're doing this.
Anyway, that's all we're going to say about Brentford at this stage, because number 13 on our final Premier League table is Fulham. Palhinha, what
He's
a player.
leaving. He's
Palhinha
leaving. He has
dunked
to
on
leave.
Arsenal twice this season.
Dunked on, that's basketball.
Yeah, all right, you on us then.
To be fair, if he made that move though to Bayern Munich in January, I was kind of fearful for Fulham because I just feel like he's the heartbeat of that side. But yeah,
And the Wobies at AFCON. He's had a good season.
They bought a striker though.
They bought a striker.
Broja.
I didn't get that one there. You
I don't get it.
Why?
Like, I didn't
They
get
don't
it.
need him. He's on loan.
Now they need him because their striker.
Well, Jimenez.
No, they need him. Their
Yeah,
striker.
they're fine. They're fine.
They need a striker too.
Yeah, but you need a striker. You don't get him. If you're saying you need goals, like, you don't get this guy that hardly scores.
Yeah, Jimenez could pop down any second.
And you know that because you was on the bed next to him.
Well, no.
12th on our final Premier League predictions table is Bournemouth. Dom Solanke, boys.
Yep. I think that's why they will be there because of
Boys,
Dom.
I think. Sorry, sorry. I cut you off. I'm sorry. Go on.
I said I cutted you off.
I cut it off.
Top scoring English player.
I think we all owe Jordy an apology.
Nope. Jordy owes all of us an apology.
I don't think we do
Why?
because we all because he said he's top 10 this season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we slated him. We named top 10. We named 10 other strikers,
You did.
and they ain't better than him.
Oh, your memory's good.
Thank you, Mark.
So Jordy, for that, I'm saying my bad.
Dom Solanke was good last year because last year we did worst player in every team and you lot voted him as the worst. And I said, no, he's actually the best.
Well, I said he was bad. Then I said sorry. Then I said he's top 10, and I stand by it. I think he's having a great season, and he's probably gonna move, isn't he?
Oh, he might go Tottenham, you know.
the 22nd best striker in the league can score a lot of goals at a certain stage.
Who?
I'm just saying, if like he doesn't have to be a top 10 just because he scored.
Dominic Solanke was very good without the goals.
I'm not saying top 10. It doesn't necessarily mean he's top 10 because he's. So I'm not saying my bad. I'm saying.
Nah, but I'm saying the reason why I'll say my bad because his goals have been effective. We put
100.
Bournemouth to get relegated. No, I'm saying on the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we is French, I know. But we put him on the list, yeah? And his goals have taken him to where are they now in the league? 13th.
High.
What's that? High in the league. That's all Dominic Solanke, basically.
Yeah, but the reason we had them low is because we weren't sure whether the manager could do what he needed to do. Because the last manager had an identity.
Boy, stop lip syncing over there.
Yeah.
He's talking.
What? You can never get me.
The new manager's taken to it. He's done a great job. Antoine Semenyo has been dominant, I think, in the games he's played this year.
We didn't know why they sacked Gary O'Neill,
Yeah.
and this guy came, and they started rubbish. Don't forget, guys.
They did.
They
I
started
wasn't
rubbish.
familiar with his style. But
Go on. Why do you remix the phrase?
what's it
Just
again?
go with the phrase.
I can't remember it. Was it?
Ah, cool. Don't worry.
I'm not familiar with
No, finish your monologue.
That's what I was going to say. I weren't familiar with his style, but
But they're good. Bournemouth are actually good.
No,
So
they're decent.
11th, according to us. Remember, we had them 5th last at the beginning of the season. That's going to be Chelsea.
Rubbish.
Should Pochettino get sacked?
No.
Nah.
No.
Do you see what
no.
Thiago Silva's wife said? Before it's too late.
Yeah, but she means him.
Oh, is it?
She means let's
I
fly
thought
out.
she meant get rid of Poch. I think Poch needs to go, man.
Because he just lost 4-2 at home to Wolves. Gary O'Neill took over Wolves in the summer.
I like Gary O'Neill.
Gary O'Neill's
though. He's good.
Gary O'Neill's good.
But
So what's
we'll
Pochettino?
get there. We'll get there. But Mauricio Pochettino, with the resources available to him, and I've always been just a wait and see because the project is chaos to me. Chelsea chaos. But you lose 4-2 at home to Wolves, and
Drop a video with specs.
drop a video with specs. You have to ask questions.
But they're in the middle of the project. They're clearly gonna revamp. They're gonna revamp in the summer and stuff like.
Brother, you can't.
gotta
How are
leave
they
it
going to
to
revamp
him.
in the summer?
I don't know. They're gonna make
I
plans.
don't think it revamp. I just think you give the players another. They have to go another year.
Not revamp, but they're gonna make some type of moves. They're gonna do something.
You know, like things have to happen for you to go.
It's
I have
happening.
faith.
Bro,
No,
they didn't lose in
happening.
8
They lost
games,
4-2.
bro. Like, you watch
Oh,
it,
and who
they
did they
didn't
play?
lose in
Who
8
did they play?
games.
Let's take a look who
It
they
doesn't
play.
matter, they didn't
We
lose
have
it.
to
They
know.
played
You have
whoever's in
to
front of them.
provide
they've also
context, my
done.
guy.
They've done well against big teams this year as well.
And they're 11th. Where are they now in the league? Sorry,
And it's halfway through the season.
I'm saying I watched them on Saturday, yeah, because I was
And
in
they were
Sweden.
bad.
They showed every single
Because they're
game.
in the middle of their
I'm
project,
telling you,
they've
my
got young
bro.
players.
Pochettino has to go, Steve. That was one of the worst. Cunha scores a hat trick.
Let me ask you.
He's
Good team.
he's
Bruv,
part of the Brazilian strikers that are
great
allergic to
team.
scoring.
Great team. Wolves, great team. Listen, let me ask you.
They're okay, bro. Let's not just say they're a
So
great team to
are you
beat
not
Chelsea.
are you not from my gen in the sense of giving people time?
I give people time when they've earned the right to be
Bruv,
given
it's
the time.
been
What
half
are you
a
doing?
season.
So what has he done for me to
He
go?
won the last 8. That's what I'm telling you. So they've changed it around.
He's in a cup final.
He's won 8 games in a row.
and in the cup final.
How much money
Final.
they spend? How much money they spend?
He
I'm
didn't
asking.
spend the money.
I'm
He didn't spend the
asking-
money.
I know.
You're not
I'm
you're
answering.
attacking me.
He didn't spend the money.
What's
They
that?
bought
What's that?
Robert
When I went
Sanchez.
to answer, you
What
said,
do you want him to do?
let me answer.
Go on.
How much money has he spent? I don't think Poch spent that money.
Okay. How much money have Chelsea spent?
$1 billion.
And remember, Poch has agreed to the deal knowing that someone else is going to spend the money. So it doesn't matter if he spends it
He's
on someone
agreed
else.
to the
He's
deal
agreed
knowing
to it.
that I guess the chairman said, I will give you time. Why ain't you giving him time?
Because I don't think he's done anything to be worthy of that time. I look at that team, it's a mess.
My worry is when your defense is that shambolic. Disasi, Badiashile, Gusto, like good
Thiago
players
Silva.
in
Good
isolation.
players.
Hold on, I'll get to the Thiago Silva part of it.
Okay.
Good players in isolation, but actually when you put them out on the pitch together, no matter what combination it is, it looks shambolic. Maybe with Reece James and Chilwell, that chances of that are very slim because they're never fit at the same time. They're hardly ever
Always
fit
out
together.
raving.
This year, I look at that Chelsea team, and if I'm a Chelsea fan, he's not getting good Caicedo. Occasionally he does, but also just looks a bit dangerous. Enzo's looks a bit wasted, and I know there's some Chelsea fans not happy with him. Conor Gallagher's the most advanced midfielder most games, and he does a good job there, but that's not really what you want on paper. And they've got the striker situation so wrong. David Datro Fofana, to me, looks like a decent striker. Could have played for Chelsea this
And
year.
Kunku looks okay.
And
though.
Kunku looks very
He
good,
does.
but he's coming back to fitness and everything else. I just don't know what Pochettino's everything that you would say Chelsea are doing right, and I'm with you. They went on
I'm
a
coming
good
back
run.
to you.
It's players. I don't think it's manager.
A bad time is happening at Chelsea, right? And then if you look at the players that they've got, that Poch has got, and he's like, okay, look what I got in my arsenal. You couldn't have seen, well, I think I did, but you couldn't have seen that Caicedo was going to be so bad.
But you said you did, so someone did.
Yeah. He's been so bad. The last game that you're talking about, he was awful. Give him 2.
But Steve, that's my problem. If they were playing well, like for example Raheem Sterling, I give Raheem Sterling time because I was seeing performances that I liked. Bro, some of their major investments, you've got Mudryk wanting to do one-on-ones with guys off the field. It's embarrassing, bro. Another major investment, Caicedo you spoke about, he's playing poor. Enzo at one point, I was like, he's good, bruv. His form's dipped. These are investments that Chelsea have made that I think will be there longer because they've got 8-year contracts than Poch. And if Poch can't get the best out of these players, at least Cole Palmer's playing well. But barring Cole Palmer and
last
bloody
8 though, he didn't lose in 8. That's what I'm saying.
Do you think Gary O'Neill would be doing as badly as would
At
Chelsea
Chelsea?
be better if he was manager?
Chelsea?
I wouldn't say to
I
Gary.
wonder. I just wonder.
I'd say someone like Thomas Frank would be doing better.
You see what it is when you get with them lower level mid-tier gaffers and that, yeah? There's so much stuff that you got to take into consideration. Like, obviously, like, look at him. Like, Gary O'Neill's decent. Of course he is. I like
pressure.
Bournemouth and Wolves, whatever. But I don't know if he can walk into that big club like Chelsea and do anything with them lot. Just because of who he is, there's so much going on to get the respect of that dressing room.
And
all
you're
this
right,
stuff.
but PK's right because he said Graham Potter. But let's be real. Is it different? Is Potter's Chelsea different to Chelsea's to Pochettino's?
Is the same?
Bear in mind that the rumours this week are that the players don't chat to each other. The vibe in the training ground is shocking.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
There is a very dark cloud over Chelsea right now.
Knowing Poch's track record, right? Southampton,
Espanyol, Southampton, Tottenham.
like
Small
dressing
sides.
room harmony is his big thing. So the fact that this harmony is not going so well, again, it's a toxic Chelsea. Now I'm not saying that because it's toxic he shouldn't go, whatever, but to put the blame on him.
No, but I'm saying this, bro. Like, I have to put the blame on him. He's taken on this job with the circumstances that are there, and he can't deal with it. So if I was him, just get out, because I just don't think
The team's
I
not
don't think
great.
it's the
I
right
think they need to
marriage,
give him another
bro.
goal, man. Go to the end of the season. You got to do whatever you're gonna do in the summer and go again, and then see how it goes.
Well, I think you're overrating the summer, bro. They got a lot of players on 10-year contracts.
Hey, Steve-O, you said look at his track record. At Espanyol, small club, don't have to do much. Southampton, again. Tottenham, there was seasons he wasn't even getting money to spend. So now when you he went to PSG, apparently there was a couple of problems, but anyone can win something at PSG. Then you go to a Chelsea side where you're given
He lost the
circumstances.
league at PSG, didn't he?
Lost 1-1.
Huge
One
problems.
second,
though,
you go to a
PSG.
Chelsea side where you've never had this much money before and you have to go and achieve big things. Like there's the pressure of going to do it with a side that you don't know. I've never seen him do this before.
Do you think
so I
that
have
there
no
was so
confidence in
going
it
into
as well.
this Chelsea team? Bearing in mind, where did we say they were going to finish 11th? Yeah. Do you think there was? There was no pressure.
We had them
pressure.
fifth. We had them fifth.
The pressure, but from the
That's
rest.
a Champions League.
That's a
place.
Champions League, yeah, for real.
But I don't think there was pressure on him. I think I just thought
There's
that
no
Chelsea
pressure.
I didn't put
Are
pressure
you
on him.
nuts, bro?
Well, did you not put pressure on
Wait,
him?
where are the places pressure can come from? The pressure can come from
On the top.
Media?
Up top.
It could come from ownership.
The crowd.
It could come from crowd.
Definitely the crowd.
crowd are not happy at Chelsea.
I don't think. Speaking to my friend Dan Savage, Savage Dan, at the start of the season, he weren't really saying that they were gonna
They didn't expect this.
Obviously, I know the fans ain't happy with it yet, but I don't get that sense of like pressure on Poch. Like they're gonna do. It's gone bad already.
I think there's a tilt after that result. I think because the rumours are now coming out that the players are not happy.
The people in control, like they believe in him, innit?
No, I don't think so. I think he was a transitional manager at best anyway.
What? Nah. Poch's reputation, no way. There's no way they done that. So to transition to who? Poch to transition to who?
To a more exciting manager.
His reputation in world football is a top coach. I don't see transition. He's endgame for them. They hope it works.
The circumstances at Chelsea are so crazy. Poch, you haven't got the experience or know-how on how to sort out that mess. Get yourself out of it.
has?
But that's what I believe. But
No, it's fine.
God
No,
knows.
nobody.
I don't know.
It's never been.
I don't know.
This
It's
has
never
never
been done
happened.
before. It's unique.
This is the Chelsea shambles. This has never happened before. They thought that they could just put a well-known guy in there and it would work. And there's no
It's
guarantee.
because his reputation. He works good with youth and he develops players, and there's bare young kids over there. That's
Definitely
the best.
Definitely
They're in the best hands.
Margs, in July, there was about 35 man in that gym alone.
How can they not be in the best hands with Poch? All them young.
Because he's never dealt with a situation like that.
He's got to get it right. He's got to do it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like what you're talking about. It's give the man time and let it work.
We're going around in circles because 10th is going to be Wolves, according to us. Cunha, the goals have come at last.
I think Cunha's decent, man.
Oh, he's always been good, but the goals needed to come. And now there's some goals there.
Cunha, Huang, Pedro Neto when he's fit. João Gomez in the middle of Lamina.
I feel like
Three at the back.
They got decent teams.
Noria, Nelson Semedo. Jose Sa.
No, Semedo sucks, but Norrie's alright.
I didn't think Gary O'Neill was going to be this guy.
He's good, man.
Because Bournemouth were winning a lot of games like against XG and like kind of scraping them last year. But this year he's just gone levels up to what he was at Bournemouth.
But he's got better players though.
Yeah, but as a young manager, just that can be tough.
I think we're forgetting this. We're forgetting this absolute show that he walked into as well. I was nearly 100% sure Wolves were
Me too.
were going
Me too.
down.
Me too.
I would have put my house on it
I
almost.
swear they was in a relegation battle last year.
I
They
would
were
have thought they were
close.
done. Opening game of the season, they come to Old Trafford. I said, oh.
They look good, didn't it? They
said,
look
oh.
so
I said,
good. But
Gary
my only
O'Neill.
problem was Cunha was up front, and I didn't look at Cunha as a goal scorer.
I still
in
kind
any
of
capacity.
not goal scorer. I still don't look at him as a striker. I probably think
I
that
think
was
a threat,
I
though.
think
He's
he's
Jesus,
got
man.
like the best take-ons in the league or something. Like Wolves, I think in general, they are very good at attacking.
Neto.
Neto don't stay end of this year. Then I don't think.
He's
He
injury
used
prone.
to
though.
stay on the
Nah, he had a
he's
bad
always
injury.
He's not injury prone. He got one bad one.
No. He got injured a couple of times this season.
No, but
That's probably reoccurring from the.
Wow, so if
Oh,
it's
so he's injury
reoccurring,
prone
that's what
now.
they're saying.
but hang about.
Gotta
But-
fix the
so
same.
he's
If
not
it's
an
the same
injury-prone
injury, you gotta
person.
fix it.
He's
He's
come
going-
back from
he
an
hasn't-
When was the
injury.
last time he's had a full season?
Basically, he hasn't come back from the injury
Yeah.
yet. Basically,
So
yeah,
he's
that's
still-
what I'm saying.
That's
So
like
who's-
injury
so
prone.
Who's paying market rate for that?
Yeah.
He's still. No one said he's gonna go crazy. We just said he's gonna move. I think someone will
but
gamble on
they're
him.
not going to sell him unless
Bro,
it's
if
for
you
good
buy
money.
Neto now for big money, there's going to be a chance that he either way, you just know he's going to.
Wolves
he might
won't
get
sell
injured.
him for big.
Yeah.
Unless it's for
Either
big
way, he
money.
might get injured. He's injury prone, bro.
But Wolves, they're good. Well done, Wolves. I don't like that stadium though. Ninth
Molyneux.
Shout out Steve Ball.
according to us is West Ham.
Steve,
I think
talk
they
to
could
us.
be better than that though.
Yeah, I put them higher.
No, if Calvin Phillips don't want to keep giving
But
away
we've
goals.
missed having Paqueta gone. Obviously, before he left, he had set up our last 6 goals. So him out the team, and with Kudus missing, but we've got him back.
And Calvin
obviously.
Phillips.
And Calvin Phillips doing everything he can to make you
Give them,
concede.
yeah. So
I've seen him do that in Championship. To be fair.
Agard's back though. Agard. Lost our keeper though. So this happens with football.
Fans
football.
ain't happy. Fans ain't happy.
Never are.
But I think there was a game the other day. They brought Moyes brought on Ben Johnson to play in midfield, and the fans were like,
he was
nah.
quality,
They started chanting, "Don't know what you're doing."
No, he was quality though.
No, he was, and I think David Moyes knows what he's doing, but I think the fans are on edge.
I think a couple wins, a couple losses, we go 9th. Couple wins, we maybe stay 7th. You know what I mean? So
Where did you put them in your vote?
I think I put them
4th,
8th or 7th, 8th or 7th, like 6th.
So you look just miss out on Champions League.
Nah, they ain't making Champions League ball.
I just said just miss out because they finished 6th.
Miles, you rushed.
West Ham.
He said 6th. I said they just missed out on Champions League. Don't worry, it's cool. Don't worry, Sam.
Nah, that 5th place is gone though. We're not getting it. We're not getting that 5th place, that Champions League thing. We're not getting that. Man United messed that up.
No, Liverpool probably win Europa and City probably win Champions League. So it'll probably be fine.
All right, we'll stay there.
I think Villa will win Conference League too, if that counts. If that helps.
Where's Mikel Antonio's back in training?
I think Antonio's coming off the bench going forward.
Is he back?
They need a presence up front.
When's
I
he
think
back?
Mikel Antonio will give them that presence up front. Don't get me wrong. Against some teams, what Bowen gives you as a striker, class, but he's run his legs into the ground, and they need someone who's gonna muscle and scrap. I think Mikel Antonio is coming back at the right time.
For real, but I forgot about him. I feel like they moved on. Bowen through the middle and all that. Like I just feel like they've moved on. I feel
He
like
got
they're going in a
injured though,
different
man.
direction.
He has a look at injuries thing still.
And Antonio was grafting before that injury as well, you know.
West Ham need to start looking beyond Antonio now though.
They definitely
They
are.
are.
They've tried every summer.
They tried. They bought Skamaka.
According to us, finishing 8th will be Brighton.
Yeah, defo, man. They're cold.
Brighton are interesting.
They're
They
interesting.
disappointed me, you know. I thought they were going to do the
They started
Mazzoline.
slow. Brighton. They did start
They
slow.
lost their 2 best players.
You know, they lost players, and I think we're getting gassed off them purple patches and giving them, like, putting up too much expectations on them. Like, they're still Brighton. These little dips and
Nah,
stuff.
man, give them credit.
Nah,
Europe,
these little dips and
Europe
stuff
and
are
Premier
to be
League's hard.
expected. I think
But
Brighton are
Europe
still
and
good.
Premier League's hard, Mugs. Every team, even the top teams, complain about Europe and Premier League. I think with the introduction of Europe, I think they're a great side, but they're just learning about how to balance the two.
But they haven't had a European fixture in a while, and they got thumped by Luton.
They're still just such a ragtag team. Like, obviously, they sold their 2 best players, made a lot of money. Their most bankable players now, you'd probably say, are like
Striker.
Hinchelwood. Everyone's kind of liking playing fullback, and
Evan Ferguson?
Evan Ferguson.
João Pedro.
And João Pedro.
João Pedro's
Oh, Danny
crazy.
Welbeck's moving mad over there as well. You know?
When he plays, yeah, that his pass for that goal the other day was quality. Yeah,
He's just on some camera. He comes to the party at the end of the night.
he does. He
No,
definitely
not even
does.
at the end of the night. He comes outside in his car and beeps. He's
Yeah,
beeping at
and always
everyone.
leaves with a
Drills
ting.
with the tings and leaves.
Yeah, he leaves with
That's
a ting.
what Welbeck's on
Danny
right
Welbeck's
now,
always
so.
leaving with a ting. He's getting something out of the game.
Well, according to us, Newcastle United are finishing 7th.
Does that mean the Gaffer's getting fired? If Newcastle finish 7th for the end of the season, do you get rid of their manager?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I'm just asking a question. Don't attack.
He's a transition manager.
Yes,
he
this
was
is
a
a stepping
transition
stone
manager.
man.
So
Okay.
they can move forward.
100%.
It doesn't matter how good or how bad he does. Their eyes are always open for the next step.
So Eddie Howe goes at the end of the season regardless.
I
you
didn't
know?
say that,
I'm asking.
but he could.
What position did they need to sort this summer that they didn't sort, in your opinion?
Position, midfield.
What in midfield?
Centre mid.
Longstaff needs to be gone. You can't be going into the next season trying to compete with players like Longstaff.
Longstaff's been doing all right. Longstaff's been doing all right.
So I think they needed a defensive midfielder. I thought they needed someone. They've got the worst tackling success rate in the league.
Because they don't tackle, they just get.
They barge. They barge in that. They don't tackle. They barge in that.
Intercept and counter. Oh, sorry, camera. Sorry.
Tonali's gone, bro. Tonali just dipped. And
Tonali, Gremmeres, and Joe Linton was a bad boy 3, and no one didn't want to link them. And they're gone. He's gone all season. That's just something. That means something.
When he says DM, he's probably thinking an enforcer. They need a
He's probably
DM.
6. He's thinking a proper
there's
one.
proper 6.
I think they need a tackling midfielder. No.
Attacking. They don't need tackling.
Tackling,
midfield. Oh,
tackling.
tackling. Yeah, like a yeah.
What they need is a shielding, tackling,
Midfielder,
defensive
yeah.
midfielder.
Like an Ndidi, for example.
Do you know what they got? Remember in wrestling, Chris Benoit? just the jobber mid card. They got like 3 mid card guys in the mid.
Benoit won a jobber.
Benoit was a jobber,
He
man.
got to the top at the end though. Oh no, he didn't. No, he fell off again.
Hardcore Holly's a jobber.
Eddie Howe, you think he finishes 7th, no Champions League after having Champions League, and you called him a transitional manager, and I imagine that they would have wanted to advance and grow as Newcastle United. Now they're taking steps backwards. You do think Eddie Howe then keeps his job? Because then if he does, what happens next season then? Just out of
Go on,
curiosity.
Steve-O.
Oh, go on, you want to answer that?
No, you put your hand
No,
up.
because I was coming and I've got another point on that. It's not to answer what he said.
Oh, because
Okay,
I'll throw mine in then. I thought this a week ago. I was in Newcastle at the training ground 10 days ago, and I thought next year Xabi Alonso. Then Klopp announced he was quitting, and I thought, oh well.
Xavi might say, I need Newcastle first before Liverpool. That might be one step too much to him.
No, you're taking too much steps.
That's a lot of steps.
Boys, I have to back my friend Steve Oland.
Oh no, you didn't need to do that. But
No, come on, man, I got you.
that's great. I can get in.
Wait, big bro, yeah.
What we're saying about, so you're saying about him not being in Champions League this year, if maybe,
Yeah, maybe.
finish Champions League,
Yeah,
finish
never know.
7th. I think, but last year was a bit unrealistic for Newcastle to be there with Liverpool out,
I hear you.
like
I hear you.
finishing lower, Chelsea. So I
So
think
he's
it's
exceeded
more of a
expectations.
realistic that after 2 years they probably would have been 6th, 7th.
Yeah, but this summer they bought Lewis Hall and Tino Livramento. They didn't. It's not like they had a crazy summer and they
that's
bought
true.
first team players. They bought young.
Well, they bought
players.
Tonali.
And they're building, they're buying to grow. They're not doing it different. So Eddie Howe can stay with them.
Look at this table and go take that money that they spent on Lewis Hall and I think Lewis Hall was a loan with obligation.
loan
I
from
think,
Chelsea,
I
yeah.
think, with an obligation. Tino Livramento and some of the players they bought, and say, okay, buy players for the first team now, and you'll probably finish in the Champions League. I'm not saying that's Howe's fault.
Liverpool's cold, you know.
Of course, Livramento's cold, but he's not their first
He's
team
not their
right
first
back.
team player though.
That's
Trippier
Kieran
is.
Trippier.
Yeah, he's young. He's too young for that right now.
Well, 6th, according to us, Manchester United.
Facts.
They're scoring again.
Why has Jordy walked away when you're going to say that?
We'll be 4th.
You know what, Marks? You lot have lost a lot of games this year, and that
lost a
makes
lot
me
of
think
players.
you're going to lose games at the second half of the season, and 4th might be unrealistic. But
No, because we're gonna get our players. We're gonna get our players back, bro.
yeah, but you lose them as well, bro. You lose them as well.
Martinez going down against killing us. But once we get our team back, I think we'll be all right.
What players?
Martinez is gone. Casemiro just come back. Ericsson's not there.
Kobe Maino's just come back.
Kobe Maino's just come back.
Jordy.
What happened?
Right, the fullback. There was injuries with the fullback, so we ain't had a proper back line
There's
all
not a lot of
season.
players that you're naming that I'm like, whoa, that's going to make United
Luke Shaw
sick.
just come back. The other day we never had no Wan-Bissaka, no Delo. We're playing with.
Delo's been playing, you joker.
No, I'm telling you the injuries that we had. I don't understand
Yeah,
what
but
you
they're
don't
playing
want to do.
now, though.
Okay,
I wasn't giving you that much grief. I'm just
What's he
asking.
talking about? No, you have to give him grief because he's mentioning players that's playing.
and I'm telling the point that we're making is when our players are coming back, we're picking up results.
But they're
You
back.
madman.
They're back.
Okay.
And Martin,
No,
okay,
you meant
sorry,
they're coming
sorry.
back now.
But they're
Sorry,
struggling.
right,
No, I
fine.
get it. But they're struggling. They're struggling to pick up results, though.
No, they're not.
Brother, Manchester United is not struggling to win games.
They're
not winning
They were one
convincingly.
of the lowest scoring teams before they got fit again. They are scoring now. Now they got their players back. They beat Villa.
They're -1 on goal difference. Let's not go too mad at scoring.
Conceded a lot of goals.
You're conceding a lot of goals.
Conceded a lot of goals.
You haven't been scoring a lot because Hoyland's only got 4 in 18 or something like that. Let's not go too
Hoyland's
mad.
1 in 2. Hoyland's on his 10th goal, you madman. Hoyland is 1 in 2. Hoyland is on his 10th goal. You
Isn't he
just
on
shut
7
up.
in the league?
Yeah, 3 in the Champions League, 1 in the Cup. Yeah, 10. He's all comps. He's 1 in 2. He's doing all right for a young boy.
You know you're not in all comps no more. Champions League is something you watch on TV.
He's got four goals and 2 assists in his last 4 games.
What?
4 goals and 2 assists in his last 4 Premier League games.
So what? If he doesn't come sick, you don't come sick. Where you coming?
4th.
You're not. That's
You're coming
that's
fourth.
That's insane.
Your hat's too tight, man.
You're not. You're not.
DK, swap.
So you think you're gonna come above Tottenham?
We're 6 points behind them.
That's a lot of points. That's a lot of
That's
points.
2 games. The big red machine's on the march, mate. These are sick. The red juggernaut is on the march. 6 points. Spurs. Get the out of here. I nearly switched. I swear, you're going to bleep it anyway. F off.
That was rubbish, man. You're not Roy Keane. You lot are not that Man United era where
it's
you
so
disrespect Spurs.
So cocky.
Losing 9 games in the first half of the season. That's what makes it unrealistic.
So where's these goals coming from then? Because Rasmus Højlund is not even the same level as Eddie Nketiah.
Rasmus Højlund's class.
He's good, but he ain't scoring at the moment, and he's a good player.
He's scoring right this moment.
4 in 4.
So what does that mean?
You said he's not scoring at the moment.
He's stat
He's
padding.
scoring right now. Oh, my God.
No.
Yeah, he
It's
is.
4
He
goals,
is.
and he scored
He
1
is.
in each of
He
those
is.
games.
Rashford,
He's
what's
actually
Rashford
got.
doing?
He's actually got 5 in 4. He's actually.
You're class.
No, I'm
You're
not class, bro. I'm just saying you're not finishing fourth. You're not finishing.
You're definitely not finishing
No,
fourth.
but that's
Sixth
nothing
is
to do
nice.
with Rasmus Højlund. Let's be clear. Rasmus Højlund is good. and he's getting better.
Has he done better than Mudryk?
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds a bit like.
Like who?
Sounds a bit
You
like.
say Wickles?
No, sounds a bit like somebody else. But
Oh, Jesus.
no, somebody else.
Go on, say
Go on, say him then, 'cause I'm confused.
Havertz.
Oh, in my team.
It's in my team.
Oh, Havertz.
Yeah, 'cause it's-
yeah, but use it on Havertz.
Yeah,
Havertz
yeah.
is key to use that whole style.
Havertz
Arteta loves
class.
Havertz.
Havertz class.
Arteta loves Havertz.
He does.
But Marks, Harry Maguire is your starting centre back again.
Redemption song.
Jordy,
What about him?
he's your starting centre back again.
Yeah, Varane, get to bed.
His name would get announced as a substitute, and the fans in the stadium would boo.
All right, cool. But you know
I
what?
think you lot should be ashamed of yourselves.
All right, cool. But you know we're probably gonna buy someone in the summer, innit?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There's a difference between selling a guy and booing a guy.
We're gonna batter them at Old Trafford, you know. They're so washed.
You're going to batter us at Old Trafford?
Nah.
All right.
Nah.
What do you mean, alright? Like Old Trafford's scary. That place is dead, bro.
Alright.
I've seen you travel with your good money up there to watch them lose. On
Alright.
plenty of occasions.
You wanna do a watch along?
Why not? Let's do that. But, come on.
I'm just saying.
Handshake. Let's go.
We played the second to last game of the season, and it might mean more to us than it means to
No,
you.
it'll be done by then. It'll be done.
No,
by
I'm just
then.
saying.
No, it'll be done by then.
Yeah, you'll be done.
Yeah, I'm just
It'll be
saying.
done by
It'll
then.
be done
Man
by
City
then.
would have won the league, man. It'll be done.
Positionings.
Fifth, according to us, will be Aston Villa.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right, man. They're having a good season.
That makes
man.
sense because I think they are gonna fall out, but because there's such a gap between us and them, man.
I think they're gonna have a bad next season, you know.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the case with like Brighton last year.
Their squad's
Newcastle
bigger
last
than
year.
both of those squads. But Aston Villa's squad is big, and there's goals in that team.
And most importantly, they've got an experienced manager.
But they could finish fourth. They could finish third.
I'm scared of Villa.
The drop-off that they're talking about, I don't know if it's going to be that massive, that the little dips and the little slips. I don't know if they're going to be that massive. They're a good team.
And they got loads of quality, you know. Even on the bench. Sometimes I look at their bench, I'm like, this is Aston Villa's bench.
I would only say that Ollie Watkins, 11 goals and 10 assists this season. Is that sustainable? That's a lot of output on one player. Well, who's their backup striker? It's John
John
right?
Duran.
John Duran.
He's not.
John Durant. I've never even seen him play.
I saw him coming against Arsenal. He was causing problems.
He's definitely American. John. Oh my God, his name is John. He's spelled JH.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Do you know where he's from?
Don't say Zimbabwe or something.
Medellin.
He's John. He's a rude boy. I take it back. I take everything I said back.
Fourth, according to us, will be Tottenham Hotspur. Ange Postecoglou, man, what a man. Richarlison, what a player, better than Gabriel Jesus. Thoughts? Gabriel Jesus, Jordy, Gabriel Jesus or Richarlison?
I'll probably go Richarlison.
Richarlison. Stevo, Richarlison or Gabriel Jesus?
Oh, Charlison, man.
Marks?
Richarlison.
PK?
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, but he's Jehovah's Witness though.
Did you say he's Jehovah's Witness? You're right.
remember
Egypt.
Jesus is a
And that
footballer.
it falls to TEGO. Out of curiosity, who would you prefer? Richarlison or Jesus?
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Of
Of course, man. Jesus is very good.
I want to hear PK speak about Jesus. Go.
Richarlison has goal scoring problems as well.
Not for Brazil when he played for
I think he does have
when
goal
he was
scoring
having that
problems for
down
Brazil. They've been
spell.
booing him as well.
When he was having that down spell with Spurs, he had scored
He was
9
10
in
in
9
10.
for
10 in 10 for Brazil.
That is not a down spell in the season.
I feel like you're forgetting about Jesus though, man.
he
PK
done?
said that all his childhood, man.
Come on, PK.
What? I'm just saying I think he's forgetting. That's it. That's all I want to say. I just feel like he's forgetting.
Have you heard?
Huh?
Have you heard the word about Jesus?
Sticking to Spurs. I'm very impressed with their defense. That's why I like Ange. I just think Spurs for a long time haven't really got it right at the back. Pedro Porro looks like a proper right back. The left back that you identified from early is ridiculous. And Van der Ven is one of my
Van der Ven's one of my
favourites.
favourite players in the
I
minute.
One of my
never want to
favourite in
hear
the
no
league.
one talk about managers. It takes long to adapt. It takes
I
this
agree.
and that. I do not want to hear that, bruv. Judy's surprised. I know this. He's surprised.
Hey, PK, Angie at Chelsea weapons.
I reckon they win. I reckon they win the World Cup.
This is what I'm saying, my brother.
At the end of the season, third, according to us, will be
Don't do it.
Arsenal, man.
I knew it. It's Arsenal,
Nah,
innit?
it's not. Gonna,
100%
it's not going to be
Arsenal.
Arsenal. He's not going to say Arsenal though.
Of course it is.
Because these man got them number one. I know they have.
All right.
Not me.
Wait.
No way.
well, Margs and Jordy have Liverpool number one, and according to us, Liverpool going to finish third.
What?
Wow.
That makes sense.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
They were riding their luck a little bit. Their midfield is not finished. Klopp is leaving them in a good place, but it's not finished.
Netflix, one of them's filming the last 6 months as well.
Is it?
Disney Plus. That's the title there, man. They're giving it to Klopp. That's it.
The minute they lost to Arsenal, though,
Yeah, like they're gonna show that.
It's the
bottom.
manner in which you lose as well. The way they lost to Arsenal was just very embarrassing.
It said Liverpool ain't finished because of the midfield and whatnot, but I don't think Arsenal are finished with
the
their
midfield.
But I meant the difference. Our manager's not leaving, bro. So who they get next? He has to rebuild that all over again.
But this season, though,
No,
like,
but
he's got
I think that's giving them an edge that he's leaving.
So what happened to their edge when they came to the Emirates?
They met a good Arsenal team.
So where's your edge? You're meant to win it. It's the last one.
It
They beat you a
happens.
couple of weeks ago, bro.
There's no
Relax.
edge.
Yeah, like
When did it? What in the FA Cup?
It doesn't matter. Stop doing that. Just you're acting. You're going crazy. They beat you a few
the
weeks
FA
ago.
Cup.
The way you're trying to talk
In
about
the FA Cup.
No,
Okay,
but
you know
I
what?
can see his point though, because we're speaking
Of
about they
course
rolled,
you can. You got look at your bigger glasses are.
they rolled their luck in it. What did you say?
I don't know what you said.
No, but look, they rolled their luck in that game. In the first 15 minutes, they should have been at least 3-4 down. And then the next, I don't know what Specs is doing. And then the next game, you're taking a look at them and you're like, I can see the little flaws. Konate's not as good as Specs actually thought he was.
I see that after. No, you're not crazy, man. It's too soon.
I think Liverpool are quality and they've got goals and they've got these great attacking players. I think you look at, obviously they're not gonna face that situation where they don't have Salah and they don't have
Gravenberch shouldn't start.
Szoboszlai. I think they're so good. I love them. I wish they could win the league this year.
Why?
They're cold, man.
Because I
Liverpool are
think
cold.
they're the most fun team at the top of the table.
No, they're not.
I think they are, yeah.
You know, it ain't fun. You know,
We ain't fun. We ain't. I know we
I
ain't
think
fun.
Arsenal was spiteful and bitter. I think Liverpool are fun.
Give it to Villa. They
Liverpool
look
are
fun.
cold. Liverpool are cold. I wish Klopp wasn't leaving, to be fair, because it would have been nice to see what Liverpool look like with a DM, but just without that DM in the middle of the park, sometimes, mate, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, I think it's touch and go between Arsenal and Liverpool, man. Who comes second or third? Touch and go. So either
I
way,
think Klopp could do something crazy tactically towards the end of the season and go on a big run. Like if he did figure out that Trent could play in midfield and then he could play Conor Bradley right back and Andrew Robertson gets fit left back, maybe something crazy tactically could happen. Trent could open up a bit more.
thing about Liverpool though, they're a very road to WrestleMania team. So you give them a storyline, and they're gonna
But
they're
the
gonna see it
storyline
through.
started last week and then they lost
Yeah, no,
For
but come
real.
on. The storyline starts again.
to the team in second
The
place.
story's- Watch. At this point in the documentary, boys, they're gonna go in the dressing room,
Ain't gonna have that
and
talk.
Klopp's gonna have a rant. Boys, are we men or are we mice? And then that's
You
gonna
know,
change
I feel
everything.
though, but I just feel that
straight win.
Arsenal just was really good.
No,
That
they
can
were.
happen as well, and they were on it from the
Yeah, but
get-go.
Virgil van Dijk
front
from the
foot.
start let the players know you lot are childish. Virgil van Dijk let them know they were scared.
They got
He saw
tactically
it-
outdone as
He
well.
saw it when there was a throw
could
in
happen, though.
that they waited
course.
for Joe Gomez to go and take and throw backwards. And Virgil van Dijk said, "No, this is slow. You lot are making mistakes. This is too slow." So then he kept trying to attack the ball whenever the ball's coming forward because the team was so deep and it was not playing like Liverpool. And I think that is the difference between a Liverpool team with a complete midfield.
So is this why? Is that loss why you lot have not got them first?
No, Man City is the reason
Nice,
they're not
yeah,
first on
yeah.
my list.
Man City for me as well.
Oh, you lot ruined the episode.
Oh.
We're gonna edit that out.
No, how have you ruined the episode when you asked the question? That's
Yeah,
you that
answer it
ruined the
better.
episode.
Come on, I'm doing production.
Second, according to us, at the end of the season, they were first, according to Lippy and Greg only.
What is wrong?
Arsenal,
Delusional.
Delusion, isn't it?
they can win the league though.
Yeah, I said we can.
It's a possibility, but it's not like 100.
A high
It's
possibility.
not. Yeah, it's not a 6 on the dice.
There's an argument to be made they've got the best defense in the league.
In Europe.
And I don't mean best defenders, because obviously they've got that left back. But defensively, they might be the best
as
in
a
the league
collective.
because of what Declan Rice brings to two good centre-backs and a good defensive right-back.
One second. I want to know what Margs' thoughts is on Arsenal coming second off the. What do you think about Arsenal being second in this list? Because your face looks very nonchalant, like you just whatever. But I want to know.
I'm surprised you just didn't win it.
No, this season.
I'm surprised you didn't win it.
Oh,
We didn't win what?
The vote.
Oh, so where did you put Arsenal then? I just want to know.
Third.
Okay, cool.
How come?
So you're surprised we didn't win it?
Huh?
They put
How
us
come we
third.
don't come runners up? What makes us third?
Liverpool. I thought Liverpool would win the league, and you ain't gonna finish above Man City.
So you see that there's a much difference between Liverpool and Arsenal, like the big gulf and difference.
it's like a
You
job
don't
interview.
chase-
It's like a job interview. boy.
I know it's only 2 points, but you ain't good enough to chase down Liverpool and beat them. If you was in front and you could hold it off, that's different. But you ain't good enough to chase down Liverpool and
That's
beat
what
them.
I believe.
I think we are good enough to chase Liverpool because they got a similar problem to us. I just think the biggest problem is that imagine our midfield, yeah, we've got Declan Rice sick, Kai Havertz occasionally, and Odegaard, and then Man City have just got the Kevin De Bruyne coming off the bench looking like David Beckham with the hair. You know what he's doing to Newcastle. Then on top of that, Rodri's in top form, Bernardo Silva, Foden. We can't beat that.
Arsenal got City away, Tottenham away, United away, West Ham away still to play this season.
Oh, West Ham's easy, but the other three.
Didn't you lose to them twice this year?
I don't know what you're talking about, lads. I wasn't there.
Yeah, your next league game is them away.
Yeah, and you dropped points in your running last season when it mattered.
But didn't it matter the last game we just played?
No, it was away. Declan Rice.
If you lose a centre back, I struggle to see how you win.
If
big
Van Dijk
games.
lose, if Liverpool lose a centre back, they're done.
If they lose that centre back,
Yeah, cool. If Kevin De Bruyne pulls his hammy again, they could be done.
But at least with Liverpool, they've had all those players injured, and Man City have had those players. You haven't had those centre backs injured.
We did, but last year we bottled it.
Exactly, I'm saying.
He might not be fit though. He might not get injured.
I'm saying is that your defence is predicated on.
Oh yeah, our defense is very touch and go.
Declan Rice and 3 centre backs.
Of course, I know
right?
that, but we just got to
and,
pray.
and I think if one of your 2 central defenders goes,
Well, we got Tomiyasu back now, so that's another addition to the.
That's fine, but that's definitely not gonna.
I know, but we
Miles,
can
let
only
me
go.
ask you a
We
question.
can only play who's in
Let me
front
ask
of
you a
us.
question. So second half of the season last year, it got peaked for you lot. You lot bottled it and
To
it
the
was
Oh,
end of
bad,
the season,
right?
not second half.
Second, 2 halves. I'm going to start breaking it down into thirds and all the rest of it, right? Anyway, second half of the season. Are you worried
No.
that this year
I'm not worried at
it
anyone.
might happen
I'm
again?
not scared of any
And
team.
why
anyone.
ain't you worried?
Why? Why should I?
But that's why. I'm asking you why.
Well, I'm not worried because of the team we're putting out. We've got a good team. We've got good players, and we're better than everyone else.
You thought that last year, though. I'm saying the same sort of feeling.
Yeah, but the
time.
thing last year, Saliba got injured, and like you said, if he gets injured this season, I think that's one of the
Or
main
Gabriel.
things. I don't think Gabriel's that. We could do without Gabriel.
Don't disagree completely.
No.
So let me flip it on you then.
go on
So
then.
if they do stay fit, do you think Arsenal can win the league or compete
Oh
for the
no,
league?
no way.
Don't
I'll
think so.
compete for the league. Yeah, I always said they could compete. I said it would be like I thought it would be a 3-horse race, which it's 3 horse at the moment. So yeah, you're gonna compete.
Where did you have us?
Third.
The only reason why I think we can compete is not even going off the result of Liverpool, yeah, but tactically what Arteta's doing for each game, he's managing it game by game. So
That's how managers manage.
no,
yeah.
but he tactically outdone Klopp.
He
Klopp
managed
came
next
no,
week's game
No,
today.
but Klopp came with the same tactics as last week. The last FA Cup game, the same tactics, same players, and got brushed. Arteta changed it.
But you could because they didn't have their midfield. You could play Jorginho because Jorginho
We didn't have
was
our
free.
midfield. We've missed some of our
but
players.
you could play Jorginho because he was free because they didn't have a player who could disturb him.
That's not my fault, bro. We got parties
I'm saying,
missing.
well, no, that's no one's question about whose fault it is. I'm
He
just saying,
tactically outdone him.
tactically did not outdo him.
Yes, he did.
If that is
In the
him-
midfield, he lost
if
the midfield battle. He dragged Klopp.
If two mistakes is how Arteta tactically
Who
outclasses
lost the
Klopp,
game, Tigo?
you
Who
are
lost-
not winning
Where
the
was the
league.
game
See,
won?
you can't point though. That's rude.
Where was the game won? Where was the game won in that game?
2 mistakes.
No, the game was won in the midfield battle, and he even dragged off Trent. Trent
That's a-
came off
that was-
because he
that
tried
was
to
a
grab. He
personnel
dragged off
issue.
Trent and brought on Gravenberch and tried to get more control in the midfield, and he still
That
got
was a
battered.
personnel issue.
Brother, you're not good enough.
Zoboslai wasn't there.
Thomas
McAllister.
Partey went there. Thomas Partey went
Yeah,
there.
okay, he hasn't been there all season, Miles.
So don't give me an excuse then.
It's not a question of excuse. It's a question.
It's
of
an excuse.
tell
Don't talk to me
don't
about
tell me your
their
manager
players.
tactically
He
outclassed
did.
the other manager.
They got battered in
No,
midfield.
yeah, because he didn't have midfielders.
That's not my fault. We're missing out one of
So
our best
how's that
midfielders.
tactically outclassing? Because it's not your fault.
Bruv, he got tactically outdone. The last game when we played Liverpool, twice we didn't play Jorginho in the midfield. He played Jorginho in the 6
I hear you.
and played Rice in the 8 and
Oh.
said press the out of McAllister. So they
Oh.
have nothing to do. Once we
Word.
pressed McAllister, they had nothing. He couldn't even give the ball to Trent to try and whip it over the top.
Whip
that, that was even a plan. They did that twice.
You think that
He
was
dragged
that?
Trent- yes.
That was you tactically
Yes.
outclassing
He
them.
dragged off
Well
Trent
done,
at half time.
Milesy.
He dragged off Trent at half time.
Tactical genius.
Dragged off Trent at half time. There's no injury. I looked at the record. I said to myself, why did he take off Trent? No injuries. He dragged off Trent, brought on Gravenberch, and tried to gain the midfield.
Didn't Gravenberch
Yeah, but he
start?
couldn't. Yeah, he didn't go.
Oh no! One of them. It was no. One of them.
Harvey
midfield-
Elliott,
one of
Harvey
them-
Elliott, Harvey Elliott.
Harvey Elliott. Sorry, Harvey Elliott. Who is a box-to-box midfielder trying to get the.
No, he
Whatever
ain't.
midfield- Okay,
No,
he's
he
a
ain't.
midfielder though. No. No, he's a midfielder. Forget. Regardless, he's a midfielder, and they tried to gain the midfield.
Thiago and Cantara they brought on.
Even worse. and that's a midfielder who can try to dictate games, right?
Yeah,
they
but
couldn't
he
get the
ain't
game.
played all year.
You got to allow him, man.
That's not my fault. I don't give a if he ain't played all year.
It's not my fault. It's not tactical analysis.
It's not my fault, bro. He got tactically outdone by Arteta. He did. Yesterday, he got done.
They made a couple of mistakes.
And we made a mistake. And the game, and we made a mistake. We scored all 4 goals. How about that?
Yeah, but no.
How about that?
But they scored all 4 goals then. They scored all 4
No,
goals.
they didn't, bro. No,
They
they
were the ones
didn't.
making the mistakes.
No, they didn't, bro.
How does it work if it doesn't work the other way as well?
No, they didn't, bro. We scored our own goal. We scored our own goal. We
So
gave
did
them a
they.
goal. Huh? No, they didn't. Martinelli tapped it in. We made that mistake. We forced it over the top. Gabriel Martinelli onto it.
You forced that mistake.
Yes, we did. We forced that mistake.
You watch football a weird way.
No,
I'm
I
impressed.
watched football the right way.
I'm impressed.
And they got
Miles.
smashed up.
Do you think Champions League might distract or hurt you?
No.
Do we win Champions League as well?
I said it from the beginning of the season. I think we've got more chance of winning the Champions League than winning the league. Because the way how players, teams play in the Champions League, they're more open, they're more expansive. And that fits us.
I hope this don't come back to bite me, man. You lot got zero chance.
The idea that the Champions League is more expansive than the Premier League is wild.
We've got more chance of winning the Champions League than the league because every week we're coming against low blocks because they know what Arsenal's about now. When we go to the Champions League, we're brushing teams 3-4-0 because they're coming at us.
Because they're meaty.
Tell me the teams that sit back in the Champions League.
Your group was meaty.
And so was yours. And where did you finish?
I was waiting for him to do that.
I had Bayern Munich.
He did. That wasn't meaty.
Yeah. No. Let that land. No, go on. The group was meaty. Go on.
And yeah, Copenhagen.
Miles, you're smashing this up.
Man.
Miles, you're smashing this.
I'm just saying, what is us doing in Champions League got to do with you, lot?
Next on the panel, we've gone from 20th to 2nd. Now we're going to first to
On the
finish.
panel.
Who did he play?
All right, first. 2 minutes.
Give us the rundown.
Finishing.
Your group was meaty, and that's why you won.
Margs, you finished fourth in the group with Copenhagen Galatasaray. Just have shame.
We're saying about Manchester United. I don't have shame.
Have
I don't have
shame.
shame. I don't
Have
have
shame.
shame. I don't have shame.
Have shame.
I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed.
The team that's going to win the league, according to us, unfortunately, is Manchester City. They're going to win the league.
City. Why? They're the best.
Did you know that this year they're on course for their highest ever pass completion rate? This is the first time a team will break 90%. They're so dominant and they've changed so much and they're actually better at controlling games.
And you see how we complain about having certain players out? Like they have Haaland out, don't care. Kevin De Bruyne out.
Alvarez has played every game in England this year. Started every game.
What?
In England? What do you mean?
Like, he hasn't started every Champions League game. He started every
Game in English.
FA Cup, Carabao Cup, every Premier League game.
started every game?
Every game.
Every City game I've watched, Alvarez has started.
Oh, he's been out on the right. Yeah, he's been out on the right. False 9, he has. Yeah, to be fair.
Rah. I missed him, boy.
player.
We'll talk about him at some point down the line. But yeah.
He's a player.
They picked him up for like a $5 or something.
They did weird business. Let's be honest. Kovacic and Nunes.
Hate them both.
Whether or not they work or whether or not that's the second half of the season thing. Jeremy Doku, we're still waiting for him to come back to that thing where he affects games in that way. But Kevin De Bruyne is back.
You know Nunes, I think there's games that he's come in
You know Nunes.
and I'm like, oh, that's like you pick up a man in the match. So there's like the games that he
You think
comes
he's
in.
been man of the match?
You've seen him pick up the man in the match award. I don't
To
know
give
if
it to
you
someone
could
else?
Tigo's so rude. To be fair, as of recent, Nunes he's on a
No,
right.
I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I've seen it. Yeah. Not all the time, but the games he's come in. So I'm saying that for City, we're saying about them players, but they've come in when players have been missing, De Bruyne's and pulled that man in the match performances. So I think that probably helps when we think they're gonna go maybe backwards.
I thought they were going to go backwards. When I saw Kovacic in the Community Shield game or Charity Shield, I thought this guy's cold. And then as the season went on, I was like, nah, he's not. And I thought that could potentially affect them.
Haaland, second half of the season.
Oh, that's not fair, bro.
Yeah.
It's just not fair.
I think they're going to win the league. More than likely, the strongest team to win the league. No, but I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to be the type of season where they go on a run, though.
They've started it.
They're going around every
It
season.
started.
Yeah, but they're going on a... Yeah, they've had to start it to catch up to everybody else. So they have to go on that run. I'm saying once they get in top and they go on the same points as Liverpool, or a point ahead of Liverpool, I don't think they do another 10-game run from there.
Why?
Because there's teams in and around them, not even around them, in the league that can nick points off you.
I hear that.
This is a fun. I think it's gonna be 85 points when you have to win the league by 85.
That
points.
counts for Arsenal too.
Everybody.
and Liverpool.
Arsenal's gonna drop
You
points.
think you can win this league with 85 points?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be around there, 85 to 87 points. It's not gonna be in the 90s this season.
Haaland's coming. Like, why would the run have anything to do with being third or second?
Kevin De Bruyne came off the bench against Newcastle and looked like he just played the previous game. I don't think these lot
He ain't
care
do that
about
every
time.
game, though.
Oh, I don't know, boy.
You're not gonna do that every game.
City have dropped points against Arsenal and Liverpool,
They need to beat them.
and I think they're going to drop points against them too again.
I think they're gonna drop points at Anfield.
Anyone could win it out of the three. I'm going to go with Liverpool, but I think they've dropped points against them too, and they're going to drop it again. That's what's going to hurt.
Not forgetting Spurs as well. You know they struggle against Spurs as well. You know
They
that's
do.
another bogey
They
team for
do.
them.
I
They
hope
drop
they don't
points
win
against
it.
Spurs.
I hope Arsenal or Liverpool wins.
You just said Liverpool.
Arsenal or Liverpool, one of them, yeah.
Oh man, you pick one.
It's Liverpool then.
All right, cool. No, because if we win, I want to know where man stand.
So I don't know if you're standing with us or against us. That's what I want to know.
I'm against City.
No, you got to pick one. Because if we win this league, stand with them. If we don't, stand with them.
I don't care. I don't care who wins the league. I don't care. I would rather Arsenal or Liverpool win the league than Man City.
Fair enough. No, my thing is, because if we win it, I don't want no one to bread us. Don't bread us. Stand over there. This is our time. That's it. That's it. You, everybody. Don't bread us.
Who else?
If you're not a Gooner, don't bread us.
That's it, yeah.
Don't say well
I don't
done.
think there's any danger.
Yeah.
Legit don't think there's
And
any danger.
that's the thing. There isn't any danger for now.
No, I think there's any danger of anyone breading you.
Yeah, but if it does happen though, unbearable fans for 6 months.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be unbearable, bro.
Well, boys, let's quickly run down our final Premier League table. In 20th, Sheffield United. 19th, Burnley. 18th, Everton. 17th, Luton Town. 16th, Nottingham Forest. 15th, Crystal Palace. 14th, Brentford. 13th, Fulham. 12th, Bournemouth. 11th, Chelsea. 10th, Wolves. 9th, West Ham. 8th, Brighton. 7th, Newcastle United. 6th, Manchester United. 5th, Aston Villa. 4th, Tottenham Hotspur. 3rd, Liverpool. 2nd, Arsenal. 1st, Manchester City. And PK's acting like he hasn't got in trouble for this joke before.
How is it?
Healthyfans.com. Subscribe to the channel.